guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry, but I forgot to record an intro for this video, so we're just jumping straight into the tutorial. So my eyebrows are already done with the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony, and my eyes are primed with the Tarte Shape Tape and the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I applied tape so that this is nice and clean and we don't have to do any cleaning up later. And we are taking the Modern Renaissance palette, and we are using the color Raw Sienna as our transition shade, and we're just going to blend this into our crease until it's as intense as we would like it to be. Then I'm going to take the color Real Gar and put that just below the Raw Sienna, building this color up for some more definition in our crease. And then I will blend those two colors together. Then I'm going to take the color Red Orchard and put that on the outer half of my eye, and keeping this again lower than those first two colors and blending it ever so slightly into my crease. And then I will go back and forth between the different colors and blend everything out. So right here I'm just blending it out with the first brush with no additional product, going back into the Red Orchard and applying some more for some more color and intensity. Then I will go back in with the Real Gar with ever so slightly the slightest amount of color and blend those two colors out, and then again with the first additional brush and blending all of those edges together. Then I'm going to take Cypress Umber ever so slightly on the outer corner of my eye and blending that out, but not blending it too far. And I don't want this color to really look like it's brown, I just want it to look like a darker red. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and blend all of those colors together. Then I'm going to take Primavera on a flat shader brush and apply that to the inner half of my eyes. Then I'm going to take Red Orchard and put that again on the outer half of my eye and blending out the edges between Primavera and Red Orchard. Then I'm going to take that first brush that we used and blend out the top of the Primavera color into my crease, and then I will put just a tiny bit more Raw Sienna on the brush and blend out the edges further, and then I'm going to reapply the Primavera just so that to make sure that we didn't lose any of the intensity of the gold. Then I'm taking the Becca Backlight Priming Filter and applying that to my face, and I also applied my wing liner and lashes, and I used the NYC Liquid liner and the Ardell Double Up lashes. These lashes look so beautiful, but they were tricky to put on because the lash band is pretty thick and I am still learning how to put lashes on properly. So forgive me if one of them looks a little bit crazy. I did try to fix it as best as I could without messing up my eye makeup. And I am taking the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer and putting that in my problem areas, so right around my nose, on my cheeks, on my chin, and in my smile lines. Then I'm going to color correct with the NYX Dark Circle Color Correcting Concealer, and it is just a salmony orange colored concealer, and I'm going to put that on some of my dark spots so my foundation covers them up a little bit easier. Then I'm going to blend that out with a stippling brush. Then I'm going to take the Covergirl Healthy Elixir foundation and the color Warm Beige and dot that all over my face, and then blend it out with a brush. And first I'm pushing it into my skin, and then I will go ahead and buff it out with circular motions just to make sure everything is nice and blended and it doesn't look like it is sitting on top of my skin. Then I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Neutral and just drawing a triangle underneath my eyes. Then I will go ahead and blend that out with a damp beauty sponge. And then I'm going to immediately bake underneath my eyes so nothing creases. And then I will go ahead and highlight the rest of my face, so my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I will go ahead and set the rest of my face with this powder, but I'm not going to bake the rest of my face. I'm just going to apply it and then sweep it away. Then I'm going to run the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper back through my brows just to make sure that they didn't get lightened up by any of the powders or the foundation. Then I am going to start on my lower lash line, and I'm taking raw sienna and running that entirely underneath my lash line, and then I'm going to take Real Gar and put that a little bit closer to my actual lashes. And I'm using a pencil brush for this so that it is a bit more precise. Then I'm going to take the Red Orchard and the Cypress Umber and apply that to the outer half of my lash line. And then I'm going to run the raw sienna underneath all of those colors to make sure everything's blended. Then I took a black kohl liner and ran that on my lash line, and then blended it out with the pencil brush to make sure it was nice and smoky. Then I'm going to contour my face, and I'm using the Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the middle color, Shadow Play. And I'm going to carve out my cheekbones and then contour my forehead, and on my jawline I'm going to use Shadow Play and then the darkest color in the palette, and I'm going to mix those together and put that on my jawline and underneath my chin. And I did dust away the bake underneath my eyes after we were done with the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the darkest color and I'm going to put that just at the base of my contour, and this will really make your cheekbones look chiseled out without having to carve out your contour or anything. This is a really nice trick, especially if you have a rounder face like I do. Then I am taking the Milani Luminoso blush and applying that to the apples of my cheeks and pushing it back towards my hairline, focusing the majority of the color back towards my hairline. And then I'm going to blend that out with a stippling brush to make sure that the color isn't too intense. Then I'm taking the Nicole Guerriero highlighting palette from Anastasia, and I'm using the color 143 to highlight my entire face. So my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my temples. And then I took Glow Getter and just put it at the highest points of my cheekbones. Then I took the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray and set my foundation in my whole face. Then I'm taking the NYX lip liner in Mauve and lining my lips, and I'm going to take the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Stripped and apply this. And then I will go back in with the lip liner to really define my lips. And I absolutely love this color and this combo. It's so beautiful. So that is it for this look. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!